truth. That I don't feel a thing. No, I don't feel a thing.
Hey guys, it's Angry Birds Legos here. I got my PJs on, I'm listening to music, so let's get with the vlog. So for today's vlog, I don't know what to talk about, so I decided that I would go on a random topics generator. So let's see how I do with this. It reminds me of forensics. If you guys don't know, which you probably don't, I don't think I've ever told this. I used to be in forensics and I loved it. I made it to state twice, one at state my final year before I moved to high school. And moving into high school, they had a forensics program, but I wasn't able to do it because I was hospitalized freshman year, so I didn't do it. And I still am not doing it there because I'm kind of afraid to now. Not of public speaking, I'm not afraid of that. I'm afraid of if the situation occurs again where I have to go back to the hospital. So let's try to get this generator working. Mumford and Son. Alright, so it's finally loading. Okay, so let's go ahead and click on this. Let's see what topic we get. If it's too hard for me, I'm reselecting. Okay, black screens. Oh, should we choose a category? Let's see what categories we have. We have opinion, health, religion, science, art, world, music, business, personal technology, people, and recreation. That's hard to choose. Let's go with just all categories. Alright, Pokemon Tournament. Pokemon? The Pokemon? Should I talk about this one? I'm trying to make it quick so we can do a couple. I've never been in a Pokemon tournament. I've seen online tournaments with playing cards, and I've also seen tournaments with the video games. I love the idea of the video games one. I don't know how you do those, though. I did watch one that was like the entire freaking day. What's the channel name? I can't think of the channel name, but I'll pop it up here so you guys can click on it. There was an awesome tournament, and it was so awesome. And I hate the way I say tournament. But it was so awesome, and I really wanted to play. But I assumed because of the quality that looked like from Pokemon X and Y that I couldn't get it because I don't have a 3DS to be able to play Pokemon X or Y. I don't know how they did that. It was so awesome. A bunch of people from everywhere playing it. But it was a really awesome thing for me to watch. I was watching it while I was watching a Bucks game, and it just looked really awesome. I was super jealous because I wanted to play as well. I love Pokemon to death. My favorite Pokemon is Togepi. In case you couldn't realize from the intro, because I had it in Heart Gold, which I no longer have because my father threw it away on accident, along with Diamond. But Heart Gold, I received it from, who was it, Mr. Pokemon that gave it to me? I can't remember, but it was my lowest level in my party, but it almost never lost. It was super strong. It always kills its opponents. And I think it only died like 4 times out of all its battles, so it was awesome. Togepi for life. Genetics. I love learning about genetics. I don't know why. I think it's kind of interesting to learn about genetics. And when we learned about genetics, we also learned about how genes can be affected. Sorry. Genes can be affected, which causes disorders and stuff, and I thought it was kind of cool, but I no longer remember a bunch of that stuff. I just thought it was cool at the time. Now, I prefer chemistry. Starting to learn music at an early age. It depends on what we're talking about music. If we're talking about singing, if you're not at the elementary school that I went to, then yeah, I recommend doing it. The school I went to, you were taught to sing like So no one could sing. It was like all screaming like Elvin and the Chipmunks. Um, but playing instrument wise, I recommend it. It's really fun. I think it can also be frustrating because when you're a kid, you wanna do things right away. You're not very patient, which can be annoying. Um, but I think it'd be great to start at a younger age so you can become really familiar with it when you're older. However, at the same time, if you are younger and you start at like the age of derp and you stop playing for a couple of years, you probably won't remember much about it because your memory won't remember any of that since you have a smaller brain. Selling baseball cards. Personally, I would never sell baseball cards because I don't have any baseball cards and I'm not interested in baseball cards. Even though I do love watching baseball and I love playing softball, I'm not keeping any freaking cards. But if it does, I mean, I would get a bunch of money and I could use it. Determining beats in a song? It's funny because I'm actually making a song right now. I don't know how to talk about this. I mean, often when I'm making a beat for a song, I sometimes start with the drum beat because it kind of, for me, sets the tone for other things. But I also start with pianos and synths sometimes. So it kind of depends for me. Um, as long as it all goes together and it matches well. And I kind of always like things to fade. I don't like it just to start off bam. So your favorite dinosaur? I don't think I have a favorite dinosaur. But if Togepi counts, then Togepi. Even though it's not a dinosaur, it's a dinosaur in my heart. Reasons to move out of your parents' house. Oh, this is gonna be so easy. Right? One, there's barely any food, even though I don't eat very often. Can there at least be something for us to eat every now and then? Two, there's nothing to drink. Three, my mother is a. Four, my mother hates me. Five, no room for anything. I share a room with my sister. No room for anything. Six, I need some peace. That's all I need. Seven, every time we come home, it's like the same cycle every day. Eight, I would like to play my instruments more often, and I can't when I'm in an apartment. Nine, I could work more often if I wasn't in here because I'm not really allowed to do anything here. So, 10, just paying bills on time. I'm not saying I'm going to be perfect when I'm doing it, but at least I think it's kind of ridiculous how often some people do not pay their bills, and it's quite annoying. Very annoying, especially since the money isn't going towards food or anything to drink. So where's the money going to? But she's a gambler, so. Ooh, I like this one. Sending a kid to private school versus public. Alright, let's go for this one. This will be the final question. So I go to a private school. I went to a charter school before going to a private school. Charter is practically no difference than public, at least that school was. Um, Public schools. Often you're told that they're really horrible and all this stuff. And I have to say, I wouldn't survive in a public school. I really can't. Private school, my private school, administration is complete. They're really bad, horrible, absolutely horrible. They don't do anything about problems. But the teachers, the faculty and staff, they're really, really good. Besides the administration does not do anything when they need to. And I'm talking about big problems here. The staff, teachers, they're really, really helpful, really nice, uh, which is why I would recommend a private school, at least my private school. Um, then sometimes, this could go for public schools as well, but I haven't been to one. But private schools, I know they'll have sometimes a category that they're really good at that could attract you there even more. Um, I don't really see that for private schools. Like my public schools. For private schools, I know the one I go to, my high school. Sometimes they'll really take pride into their art program, and sometimes they'll really take pride into their what is it called, choir program. Um, So I guess arts in general is probably what we're known for. I'd recommend a private school. I've never been to a public school, so you could let me know in the comments section what it's like to go to a public school. I know I wouldn't survive one, though. Not saying that it's all violence and chaos, but I'm barely surviving private school, so I couldn't survive public school at all. That was my video on random topics to talk about. That was kind of fun. Maybe I'll do it again some other time. I just needed something to talk about, and I tried texting people and asking them what I should talk about, and nobody decided to help me. So, thank you for watching. If you liked it, press the like button. Leave a comment, tell me how I can improve, say hi. I don't care, just don't spam me. You can follow me on any of my social media. The links are in the description box at the very bottom. I have Twitter and I have Instagram, that is it. Well, I have Tumblr, but I don't go on it, so I give it to you guys. If you want to see my magic videos, then you can go subscribe to Tragic Magic and Minions Opinions there. The link is going to be right here. If you have any ideas for other videos I can do, you can leave that in the comment section, message me. I don't care, I can use your suggestions. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.